Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. First up for today's video, the beer is courtesy of Hot Butcher for the World. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. So this is Peak Mosaic. It's Mosaic hopped triple IPA, 10.5% ABV. As always, with their beers, I will give my own thoughts and then I'll read their tasting notes. Haven't had a triple in a little while, so pretty stoked to do this one from these guys or otherwise. So yeah, I'm really excited. Great can art, as always, by Dan Jetza. All right, yeah, it definitely looks like your New England style hazy. Orange with a decent amount of yellow in there, about half a finger of off-white head. Pretty compact bubbles. Actually, it's retaining the head nicely. Legs are pretty much just clear, a little bit of lacing. Looks beautiful. Let's get into the aroma. I'm getting a little bit of that like dank dieseliness. There is a fruit element. It's a little bit more like, I do get a little bit of berry, which is always nice from Mosaic, but it's like a little bit of the skins of things like apricots and peaches. Interestingly, I would say strawberry more than blueberry. That's usually what I would get out of Mosaic, is either just generic berryness, a mixed berry, or blueberry. So like strawberry on its own is pretty darn unique for me. A little bit just generic fruitiness also. Not super confectionery like a Fruity Pebbles or something. It's like I was saying about the outside of the skin. It's just a little bit like walking through the produce section. Smells good. Good to the glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Hot Butcher for the World. Really appreciate it. That's nice. Yeah, so interestingly in the taste, so it's a little sweeter, and so the generic fruitiness is much more like fruit salad. I didn't get any citrus in the aroma. I get a slight citrus in the taste, mostly orange, kiss of lemon. But yeah, it's got some berry. In the taste, I do get more blueberry, but I do still get some of that strawberry, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, a little bit of that dank thing. It hides the alcohol pretty well. I get it just a little bit, but not enough where it crosses my threshold where I don't like a beer, or like triple IPAs specifically. It's just a style I don't want to taste alcohol in too much. I mean, ideally not at all, but at least not where it's like impacting the flavors. And this is, at least on, was that 2 sips, it's not impacting the flavor in a negative way. Slight earthiness tied to the dank, almost like honey sweetness. There's a sweet element, just generically sweet. There's a sweet fruit element, and then there's this like, not quite, it's not like caramel, but is it some sort of like agave nectar, or like I said with honey, something like that. All right, let's see what they have to say. Bright citrus. So yeah, again, not in the aroma for me, but in the taste, yeah. Dank greens. Yeah, I said dank. They always say dank greens. My mind doesn't necessarily go to greens with this beer, but definitely dank. And juicy berry. Yeah, I mean, definitely berry. I mentioned it a few times. Juicy or not. With the sweetness and the taste, fair enough. My mind didn't go to that kind of specificity. But yeah, this is a nice beer. Really nice triple. And yeah, I haven't had a triple like this in a while, so it's nice to come back to a good one. Excuse me, I couldn't hold that burp until the end. Until it's done with the video. But anyway, Hot Butcher for the World. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys had one before. I had an all Mosaic beer recently you want to tell me about. You had one 20 years ago you want to tell me about. Was Mosaic a hop 20 years ago? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.